Hi there, CJ Math students. I'm going to help you out with homework 9.4 box plots. Tonight I'm going to try and do a little bit more than I usually do in hopes that you really understand this stuff because it is tricky. So remember, the first thing you got to do is make sure everything's in order from least to greatest. And we're lucky in this one that we do have them in order from least to greatest. Now, question 1 asks for the interquartile range. If you remember that, that's quarter 3 minus quarter 1. So first, we got to find the median and then divide them up into quarters. So notice that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values. So we can go ahead and say, hey, if I have 7 values, I can have a clump of 3 over here and a clump of 3 over here, making 28 your median. And now I'll try and find quarter 1, which will be the center of this clump. Quarter 1 is 25, and then the center of this clump, or in between 30 and 35, which is 32, will be quarter 3. So basically I'm asking myself, okay, if quarter 3 is 32, I'll do 32 minus quarter 1, which happens to be 25, and I'll get my answer of 7. Definitely be prepared for something like that on a test. Number 2, it says, at what value is quarter 3 located? Well, we know that this is the minimum. We know that this first line is quarter 1. We know that this second line is always the median. We know that this is quarter 3, and this is the maximum. So they said, where's quarter 3 located? Here's quarter 3. It's located right there, which is in between 78 and 80, which is 79. Number 3, according to the box and whisker plot, what is the median? Again, very simple. We say this is the minimum, this is quarter 1, this is the median, this is quarter 3, and this is the maximum. So notice how the diagram, while it can shift and look a little bit different, it always kind of goes in this order for those 5 values. So the median is right here at 76. The range can be found easily. You take the maximum and you subtract it from the minimum. So notice we have our minimum here, which is 71, and we have our maximum here, which is 80. So we'll do 80 minus 71 because the range is the maximum, which was 80, minus the minimum, which was 71. So 80 minus 71 gives you your answer of 9. Okay, now I will do number 4, and you will be responsible for doing number 5. So taking a look at this box and whisker plot right here, let's go ahead and examine what's the minimum. The minimum is here, then quarter 1, then the median, then quarter 3, then the maximum. If I were you, would I actually just go ahead and go through all these diagrams right now and label that just like we did, right? And make your life so much easier. So again, minimum, quarter 1, median, quarter 3, maximum. Minimum, quarter 1, median, quarter 3, maximum. Great. So now for the minimum here, it's obviously 65. For the maximum, it's obviously 80. So the range is just 80 minus 65 because the maximum minus the minimum, and you get 15. For quarter 1, it's a little bit more tricky. It's 66, 67, 68. Be very careful. The median is 71. The quarter 3 is 76, 77. So the interquartile range is quarter 3 minus quarter 1, or 77 minus 68. In that case, is 9. So really, the median only tells us that, hey, this is the center of the data. It doesn't tell us anything. We don't do anything mathematical with it, right? Quarter 5, you will do on your own. Quarter 9, examine the box and whisker plot. What is the IQR, aka what is quarter 3 minus quarter 1? Quarter 3 happens to be 76, 77, 78, right? So 78 minus quarter 1, which happens to be 69, right? It's right there, 69, right? So 78 minus 69 gives us your answer of 9. Right? Number 10 asks for the range. Range is different than IQR, right? This was quarter 3 minus quarter 1. The range is going to be max minus the minimum. So I'll let you figure that out. On the back side, the following data set represents the heights of each player on the school's basketball team. Create a box and whisker plot displaying the data given using interval scale given below. So first of all, these interval scales, notice how they skip one. So that's 71, that's 73, etc., right? So you might want to fill in all these interval scales, so when you're actually working them, you know exactly what those dash marks mean at the bottom. So I'm just filling these in as going up by 10, and etc. Now, A lot of you are going to be super tempted to just go ahead and dive right into this. The problem is it's not in order. You got to make sure it's in order. So say 72 happens to be on there twice, then followed by a 73. After that, we've got a 74 and a couple 75s. 4 of them, actually. And after that, we've got a couple 76s. And then a 78 and a 79. So when we ask ourselves, we have to count up all the numbers that we have here. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 numbers, that means we should have 6 and 6 in each clump. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, there's one clump. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, boom, there's the other clump. Now, some of you are like, wait, where's the median? Well, 75 and 75. That was in the center. So the median is 75. 72 is obviously our minimum. 79 is obviously our maximum. The middle of this clump will be in between 73 and 74 because we have 6 numbers here, right? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So in between 73 and 74 is 73.5. That's quarter 1. And in between, in this case, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, in between 76 and 76, it's just 76. So that's quarter 3. And now we draw. Dot on 72, dot on 79, line on 73.5, right about there, line on 75 for our median, line on 76 for our quarter 3, close in the box, reach out the arms, and there is your box plot. I will go ahead and help you out with the order on number 2, just so you can get a good start on it. So it's 124, 135, 145, 148, 152, 172, 175, 177, 179, 181, 181, 184, and 220. All right, and then clumped, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that means we'll have 6 and 6 again, but 1 in the middle all by itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then start from this end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the median, you should be able to pick out, oops, sorry about that. You should be able to pick out, right, as 75. So I'll start you off with the median, everybody, you figure out the rest, right? All right, and then 3 and 4. I will help you out with 3. So again, key kind of annoying thing sometimes is making sure that everything gets ordered. So 68, 76, 85 twice, 88, 89, 91, 94, 98, and 100. How many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So tricky here, the median has got to be between 88 and 89, right? If you rewind to here, between 75 and 75 is just 75. But you have to actually ask yourself, between 88 and 89, that's 88.5. So that's your median. This, obviously, 68 is your minimum. 100 is your maximum. Quarter 1 will be the middle of this data set, so 1, 2, 1, 2, so that's 85. So quarter 1, 85. And quarter 3 will be the middle of this data set, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, so 94, quarter 3. And see how they have 2 numbers on either side of the median of the chunk, right? So here, got to notice, we're going up by 5s, right? These little dash marks in between are 5s. All right, now draw your dots at 100 for your maximum and 68, so that's about like right there, we'll call it, for your minimum. And then your quarter 1 is at 85, it's just a line right there. 88.5, we can call a sliver right there. And then quarter 3, really close to 95 right there. Draw your box, because that was 94. Reach out your arms. All right, guys, you've got some work to do. Real quickly, I will put these numbers in order for you to help you out. 2 15s, 18, a 19, a 20, 21, and a 24. Okay? And then I'll let you do that one all on your own. Call me if you have questions.